right, so let's talk about this, right? This is a good one, but I don't get Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia.
Easy fight, Errol Spence. Errol Spence is just a little too aggressive. He's too big. He's too strong. Errol Spence is one of my best fighters out there today. And I mean, he's a fighter. He's coming to hurt you. Like I said before, he's not coming just to win a fight on points, be a point snatcher. He's coming to hurt you. If he don't hurt you, I mean, he's gonna put a beating on a person, and he's gonna let you know he's always there. He's in the fight.
What do you think is in this fight for Mikey Garcia? Why move up to a weight class he never fought in and fight the killers at that weight class?
I just don't understand why would he take this fight. There's a whole lot of other guys he could afford, but he wants to fight this guy, Errol Spence. I think it's a bad move. I don't think it's a good move fighting Errol Spence. Garcia's a good fighter though. He's a good fighter, can't take no. He's a great champion. I just think that Errol Spence is just too big for him.
Do you see him winning this fight, Garcia winning this fight under any scenario?
No, I don't see him beating Errol Spence on the jab. I don't see him beating Errol Spence even on strength. I don't see him beating him on technique. Garcia is a very technical fighter. He has a great chin, and one thing he will do, he will fight you. And that's where I think it's going to go wrong at, because I believe Errol Spence is bigger and stronger.
Who do you think gives Errol Spence problems at the 47?
I don't see anybody giving him problems. Some people say Terrence Crawford. I see him. I don't see it happen. I see him running through Terrence Crawford. Like I say, he's too big and strong. Crawford's a good fighter, but you know he hasn't been in the ring with nobody like him. Terrence Crawford, he fought. To me, it seems like he fought the right guys at the right time. But Terrence Crawford is a hell of a fighter now. Don't get me wrong. But for some reason, I just pick Errol Spence. But and I'm not, like I said, I'm not taking nothing against him. That's my opinion. I'm not taking nothing against Crawford. He's a great fighter, but I just pick Errol Spence.
When you say he fought the right guys at the right time, can you elaborate a little bit?
I mean, I shouldn't say he fought the right guys at the right time.
Well, you already said it, brother.
I know. Let me correct myself. I mean, he fought the right fighters. Like, he fought fighters that he's supposed to beat. You know, I mean, Bob Arum did a wonderful job. They moved him the right way. I mean, and look where he's at now. He's going to be a multi-million-dollar fighter. And it's good. I'm happy to see a guy like him progress and be able to make money, the money he's making, and be the fighter that he is today. But on the other hand, I just don't think that. I think Errol Spence is just a little too aggressive. He's just too strong. Terrence Crawford has a lot of skills. He shows a lot of skills. Errol Spence don't get a chance to show his skills because he's just fighting people. He's beating them up. He's doing his basics is just very well. He's doing what fighters used to do. He's doing what fighters supposed to do. Errol Spence is jabbing when he's resting, but he's hitting you with the jab, popping you with the jab, popping you. He's hitting you, jabbing when he's resting. When he fights you. When he's resting, he's jabbing. So most fighters are not trained like that. So he's much busier than the average fighter with the jab. And then when he fights you, like I said, he's in there, he's throwing punches, hooks, uppercuts, right hand, he's throwing everything. Resting with that jab, beating you up with that jab. And these fighters, if they try to compete with him with the jab and throw the jab like he's doing, they're gonna fall to pieces because they don't train that way. They don't shoot jabs that way. And then they're gonna run out of gas and he's gonna beat them up. And if they don't fight back, he's gonna beat you up.
Let's run down the list. Thurman, Porter, Crawford, Danny Garcia. Who gives Spence the toughest fight at 47?
I think at 47, like I said, I think Garcia is just a little too small. He's going to fight Errol Spence. He's a fighter. He's going to fight you, Garcia. But he's a little too small. He's going to lose this fight. You know? Thurman's going to run around. Errol Spence is going to chase him down with the jab. He's going to beat Thurman. He's going to beat Thurman up. You know, I like Thurman. Thurman's a good fighter. Not saying nothing bad about Thurman, but I just think that he's just a little too strong for Thurman. And he's got a little too much for Thurman. He's fight, you know. Thurman's going to be on his legs. I see Thurman sometimes get a little tired, you know, when he's fighting people. He slows down. You can't, Earl Spence catches 2 or 3 wins in the fight. He catches win. He gets his 2 or 3 wins back in the fight. He's going to fight you. Okay. Crawford, I think Crawford be the harder fight for him. Because you know what? Crawford is going to fight you. Crawford is, he's going to stand there and he's going to fight you. He doesn't know how to lose. He does not even almost know how to lose. And when you got some guys who never even almost know how to lose, they're going to fight you to death. And he's a good fighter. He's a good puncher. And Crawford, the chance that Crawford, I think Crawford does have, now that you bring this up, he can punch. He can hit with either hand. And he's not fighting to win. He's fighting to hurt you. Now, you know, you got a guy like you just mentioned his name. What's the other middleweight guy name?
You mean welterweight? Sean Porter?
No, not Porter. The other guy.
Danny Garcia?
Nah, Danny Garcia.
Thurman?
He's fighting to hurt you, but he's too small to hurt guys like that. Keith Thurman is fighting to win. He's not fighting to hurt you. When he was coming up in his career, he was knocking guys out. He was fighting to hurt people. Now, he's just trying to win. He's not fighting to hurt you. And that's the difference. You see, you got a guy like Terrence Crawford, and you got a guy like Earl Spence. They're fighting to hurt you. They train in that way. They are training to hurt you. Then you got Keith Thurman. He's fighting just to win. He's, you know, his endurance and hit you move, running around. He don't take it too good to the belly, you know, but he's a good fighter. He's making money, and I'm very proud he's making money. I'm proud of him, and I'm happy for him. I don't know him, but I'm happy that he's making money. You know, he's a good fighter. And one guy who I think is a very good fighter, has a lot of heart, he has a lot of balls. And one thing he's gonna do, I don't look at his skills all that great, but he's gonna do one thing that the old time fighter does, and he's coming to do. He's coming to fight you. And that's, you mentioned his name, what's his name? The other guy. He's getting ready to fight somebody that, the other welterweight you just mentioned.
I said Thurman, Porter.
Yeah. Porter's coming to fight you. Porter is coming to get you. He's not fighting to win. He's fighting to hurt you. But he wins fights. I don't know how his punching power is, but he's coming in there. He doesn't care. Him, Terrence, and Earl Spence. These guys, they're coming to get you. They're not thinking about getting hurt. A lot of other fighters, they looking just to win. They don't want to get hit. They don't want to get hurt. You know, these fighters here, I don't believe that they believe they can get stopped. They don't believe they can get hurt. They're coming to get you. On the other hand, you got a lot of fighters, they just want to win the fight. They say, fuck that, guy might hurt me, I'll just win and come back another day. Or if I'm losing the fight, I'll just lose and I'll come back another day. You understand? Keith Thurman, great, good fighter, but I don't see him beating Terrence, and I don't see him beating Earl Spence. Porter got a hell of a shot with, even though he lost, Porter already lost to Keith Thurman, I believe so, right? He lost to Keith Thurman. I believe he got a hell of a shot with that fight, and I believe that he got a hell of a shot with Terrence too. But he got a shot, you know, but right now at the welterweight, I think the two best fighters right now is Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, and I pick number 3, I pick Porter.